bye, Galif. I mean, we do have the recording. Like, once we go through the crack on the surface and reach the tree, we have that recording where they talk to, you know, I'm horrible with names, so whatever the name of the Nomai was that was actually left behind on the ship. They talk with her, or like, yeah, her, him, I don't know what the gender. Like, they talk with that Nomai and ask, hey, can you still hear us? And they're like, yeah, I can. But, you know, the reading's getting bad. I might not hear you if you go further down. Is that it? Is it here? I found it! No. No, 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 no. Okay, that's my ship. Okay, but I can't enter the ship here. Or maybe I can once I hit this. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Damn, imagine this reading was covered by my ship's foot. It's funny to see what's giving you trouble. Didn't really struggle on the interloper, but I'm sure I struggle a lot on things you probably won't even think about. Yeah, maybe. You saw him were cackling? What exactly? Clary, this is troublesome. It seems the comet wishes to submerge our shuttle in ice. If we stay on the surface too long, the shuttle may freeze entirely. Pokey, even if it did, couldn't someone call it back home to the gravity cannon on Twin? Yes, but the exploration of the comet would be more difficult if we were without the shuttle until someone recalled it. Perhaps we shouldn't have landed on the dark side of the comet. I suppose one of us remained in the shuttle to keep it warm and continue monitoring the surface. This would be wise, I think, Clary. If you don't mind waiting here with it, Pokey and I can continue to investigate the surface. Okay, so what about... So I guess that's the information I was missing on the shuttle. So that's repaired. First time I repaired my ship, look at that. Ah, yep, there we go. I found it in my shuttle, almost completely encased in ice. My landed on the interloper not long after its arrival in the solar system. The shuttle's equipment heard strange energy readings coming from somewhere beneath the surface. There were 3 Nomai aboard the shuttle. One of them stayed behind to keep the shuttle warm, while the other 2 explored the interloper. Clary, the Nomai who stayed behind, lost contact with the other 2 after they descended below the interloper's surface. It looked even more covered by the ship leg from the other direction. And I was like, we'll see if you find it and can read it. Yep, I got lucky. I was stupid, but got lucky. Okay. Alright, so... that means this is... done. Bye, interloper. You go and do your thing. Okay, Barilla Hollow. So the next thing I want to try is the Black Hole Forge. Damn you. Okay. Yeah, the thing is I have absolutely no memory of where the place I want to go is on this planet. Okay, so here we have the teleport from the White Hole station. Come on. I mean, the question is maybe it's smarter to just land somewhere and go by foot. But then I have the issue... oh, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is, there it is. Okay, that was kind of a crappy landing. Alright, that's good enough. Okay. Okay, so these are the houses. And one of them had these gravity stones and a path down into the Hanging City. The question is just, okay, not the one with ghost matter. First, I'm reasonably certain it wasn't the one with ghost matter. Yeah, that looks better. Yep, there we go. Okay, now we rush into the city. Yeah, we rush. Which? Fuck me. What am I planning? Getting into the sinking, into the Hanging City, and moving the Black Hole Forge, so that when I teleport from Ash Twin, I can enter it. Okay. Another loop, another try. No one like elephants bridges. Yeah, with bridges like these, I understand the hate. Okay, Brittle Hollow, where are you? There. Okay, so if I remember correctly, that wasn't too far from... Kinda not too far from the teleportation. Like the white hole teleportation spot. Maybe, kinda, sorta. Okay, let me just circle around the planet and see if I can find... No, that's not it. Can find the place again. That's sort of my biggest issue. Okay, this is here. Bitch! Okay, this is the gravity cannon. I mean, I hate wasting time just looking for the place. I wish it were easier visible. Like, I have to make sure I remember where these houses are. Should have remembered that. Damn it, where are they? And here we are in this place again. Damn it. That it? The campfire? Okay, so look for the campfire. Look for the campfire. That was not a good landing. Okay. Okay, so smoke column. The smoke column is my best indicator. Okay, where now? There, right? Yeah. Yeah, this shit is dark. Nope. Wrong house. Can I say it for the wrong? Panda's new scooping hall got her googling what shoes to wear with leather pants. Leather pants? Brave. Okay, is the bridge fucked up already again, or am I in the good timeline? Okay, we're in the good timeline where the bridge is complete. Nice. We'll probably be fucked up by the time we get back. Okay, now, no, Black Hole Forge, I have to go up, I believe. Or do I? Or was it down? Was it all the way down? Damn it, I don't remember. School? Nowhere? Iceron? Black hole. Yeah, black hole's at top, but where was the room where I could control it? Oh, is that over there? Okay, it looks like one up. I forgot so much about this planet. Yep. Okay, it's here. Okay, now the bridge is fucked up, or on one side? Okay. Okay, now back up there. Alright, and we are back. Now, to my ship. And to the Ash Twin. Alright, Ash Twin, Ash Twin, Ash Twin. There you are. Now the question is... Okay, yeah, so the towers are already there. Nice. Oh, is that? Oh, I believe that's even the right tower for the twins. No. No, oh damn, I need Brittle Hollow. Okay, this is the twins. Okay, what was the order? I don't remember what the order is. Oh yeah, but this looks like Brittle Hollow. This looks like the Brittle Hollow one. I believe. I think. Or is that the Timber Hearth one? Damn, I don't remember. Damn, which one's... I don't even freaking remember which one it is. But I think this one's Brittle Hollow, is it? Oh yeah, Black Hole Forge. Okay, okay, this is the right one. Oh, come on, let me get onto the platform. Alright, now I just have to wait here and hope that I didn't miss my only freaking chance today. Okay, how are we looking like in general? Interlopers? Interlopping? Alright. But already finishing like another loop basically. And next one's gonna be the collision one. Because another question is if we can still make that. Or if that was too slow. So that's Deep Bramble. Yep. Departure time, arrival time. Return warp star is charged. Step onto a warp receiver platform to activate return warp. Black Hole Forge. 30 meters left. Hi. Good thing I placed you here. Why did I do that? Okay. Black Hole Forge, other funny stuff later. Bones. Oh damn. Oh damn. Well, I hope I can find the shard in the forge, otherwise I'm shit out of luck. Be cautious near the boarding area while the black hole forge is in operation. Okay. Oh, nice, I see a shard. Ooh, and I see something else. Hello. Hi, buddy. Project's done. Okay. Cleary, regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I'm totally gaming? Totally gaming! Cleary. Okay, still Cleary. I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, a tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with its astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the next Nomai is Pokey. Okay, Pokey, we don't need the alignment angle to be exact. It only needs to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. Of note, this gives us a slightly longer warp window. I imagine this window will last roughly several seconds. As such, any Nomai stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. We will need to be careful around the platform for the duration of the time it's active to avoid accidental transportation. Oh yeah, you would want to be accidentally transported. Like, that's the worst thing that could happen to any Nomai. Like, can you imagine? Alright, let's do some reading. Root. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? Okay, the white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so those deliveries will be a greater pain in your cervical spine. The tower designs in the high energy lab on Ember Twin reveal each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow, he's familiar with them. All of the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Pokey, Clary, I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow your regards. Pokey, I will return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up to Root and help him deliver the first core to Ash Twin, just to make sure Yarrow receives it. Of course you are. Six receivers. Do I know what all of them are? It's the Sand Station, it's Timber Hearth, it's Ash Twin, it's Brittle Hollow. That's only 4. Or is it all warp receivers, so not... For the warp receivers being constructed from locations. Tower designs in the high energy level in between reveal each receiver's location. I don't want to have to go back into the high energy lab. That was such a pain. I guess there was one for Giant's Deep as well. I just don't remember it, and that makes 5. What's the 6th location? The mysterious 6th location again. Anyway. Pokey, of note. Yarrow believes that he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs. Namely, that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate. Because its warp receiver will never align overhead. I hope that's the mysterious 6th location that I just now can think of, and that it's not the sun one, because that would make me so mad. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is its receiver? Ooh, do I read jealousy here? Does he not know that the warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body? Clary answers that isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit around the Valorant astral body. I seem to recall that was your understanding of warp technology at first. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize the Hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point between them. Okay, so that tower in question was the one for the twins. Okay. Then I have this. I have good news, Yarrow. Interesting. That reading is orange. That's new. I don't think I've seen some orange reading yet. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed in the central chamber of Ash Twin. Pokey, no it isn't. Yarrow, I'm intrigued, love. Everyone here working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Yarrow, is everything well at the forge? The core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Ignore her, Yarrow. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. Girls? Stop it, especially if your sisters, like, chill? Don't worry, love. Pokey's only nervous. The core is extraordinary, and her design work is beautifully clever. Okay, I don't remember. I'd have to go back and check the VOD. I remember we had some text in another place of the city about an Omai who put herself or themselves, I guess herself, I guess it was Pokey. It was either Pokey or Claire, I don't remember, but I think it was Pokey. Who put herself in charge of the Black Hole Forge, but then expressed doubt whether or not she was truly up to the challenge. That was some off the side reading on the wall of a house that isn't like not on an official board like this. And that was really interesting. I just don't remember. I mean, I'm 99% sure it was Pokey, and that would also explain why like basically she was riddled with self-doubt and wanted her work to be perfect. Okay. Okay, what now? Okay, this again. Okay, but there's still only 3 masks available. Like 3 masks only active. The same ones as at the start. Okay, Ash Twin Projection Stone. This is the same projection we had on Timber Hearth. Interestingly enough, I would have to go back and see if there was an Ash Twin Projection Stone as well. Are we looking on time? Not the best, but we still have a little bit of it. I mean, we also had some text, if I remember correctly, I believe it was about the Ash Twin. Basically, it was about one of the twins. You're not gonna open your eyes for me? Like the other one did? Because that's kind of what I really want from you. Open your eyes. Open your eyes, Link. Wake up. It's time to shoot some bomb arrows at the dogs. That's your holy mission. The goddess Hylia wants it. Love how she's complimenting her and then goes, I'm gonna kill you if you don't stop worrying about your work. Sisterly love. Alright, now let me check this. Black hole forge north 40 meters. Exit to surface. Yeah, I just wanted to double check, but that path is blocked, of course. So I guess we exit to... I mean, we can exit to the surface. Like, there's not much more for me to do here as far as I can see. Oh, that's probably the North Pole, right? Yep. Ah, perfect. Cool. My ship's there. I mean, again, the day is basically up, so... Okay, but I'm super happy I made that. I'll have to check the logs on the next loop. But I hope I didn't miss any information. I really hope that. I was suspicious when you didn't comment on it, Contilla. I was so suspicious that you didn't comment on it. Perfect code, love it. Thank you. Oh, also Contilla, on the matter of quotes. I already have plans for quote 69. If we don't have something fitting, because we're getting close, if we don't have something fitting for quote 69, I would love to have a double entry. And you know which one I want there. You know it. at 62 already. Ella, do we know quote 39 yet? Have you seen that yet? That one's amazing. And it also fits for a 69. I'm getting closer was a joke. Okay. Sorry, sometimes I don't understand jokes. Alright, but amazing success today. Okay. Yeah. Believe it or not, that happens to me more often than not as well, Catilla, especially in written conversation. Okay, quick lock check. Okay, and it looks like I got all the information, which is fantastic. I love it. I love it when I don't have to visit places more than once. Or like, more than the number of times I feel like I needed them. You know what I mean. Alright. Alignment angle diagram. Only had a brief look at that. A diagram depicting the alignment angle between a warp tower and its corresponding astral body. Warp tower alignment angles are not exact. They only need to be within 5 degrees of the astral body's center. This results in slightly longer warp windows that last roughly several seconds. Anyone stepping onto the warp platform during the active window will be immediately warped. A warp tower's alignment point is not its warp receiver. Rather, a warp tower always aligns with the center of its corresponding astral body. The warp receiver must be located on or in close orbit around the relevant astral body. The hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body, with a shared alignment point in between them. All of the warp towers were being constructed on Ash Twin, while the 6 warp receivers were being constructed at different locations. And a mine named Pokey successfully forged an advanced warp core for the Ash Twin project. And the Ash Twin project. An advanced warp core was approved for installation in the central chamber of Ash Twin. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, yeah. The central chamber inside Ash Twin was physically sealed off by an immensely thick protective shell. That's what I wanted to say. So we have had now twice this kind of warp into a room that was just a bunch of Nomai masks, like these freaky masks that we also see in the flashback. And otherwise just stars spinning wildly around us. I would have to double check in the mine here on Timber Hearth. But I would think both of these points connected to Ash Twin, meaning that it shows us what's inside this central chamber that's been shut off, like sealed off. It's literally right in front of me, and I struggled finding the words. So yeah, the question is that accessible? Is there, I mean, I didn't see anything, like it shouldn't be. Is that kind of the 6th teleportation point? was about to ask you what flashbacks you're talking about, and then realize like the flashbacks happen every single loop. Yeah, you know, at the end of the loop or when you die, you have the day like the loop you just spent in reverse. That kind of thing. All right. Okay. So. The mines. Okay, here we have 5 towers. The Sun Station, the Hourglass Twins. Now the question is if those count as 1 or as 2. I'm counting it as 1. Timber Hearth, Brill Hollow, and Giant's Deep. Okay, so that's the 5. Mysterious 6th location. So that could either... I'm gonna have to go back into the lab. I mean, the question is if there's an extra location for the Ash Twin, like if that counts as a double, like it's only represented once, but it counts as 2. Like that Ember and Ash Twin count separately and then you get to 6 locations? Or is the mysterious 6th location like with the Quantum Moon? That was not pictured here. And what could it be? Like, the thing is, I don't think it will be Bramble Deep. Dark Bramble, sorry. Because so far, Dark Bramble hasn't been featured at all in this endeavor of the Ash Twin project. Like, absolutely no mention of it whatsoever. I also don't think that the sixth core they made was for the White Hole Station, because that was already built. Like, their observations with the White Hole Station is what caused them, or what motivated them to start the Ember or the Ash Twin project. So the question is the 6th location the core, the sealed off core on the Ash Twin? And how could I get there? I have an idea. Okay, but first, what I want to do is I want to fly to the mine here on Timber Hearth and stand on the portal and get portal up there, and then we'll see what I do once I am on Ash Twin. could remember. Well, isn't it? Oh yeah, yeah, it's here, it's here, it's here. Perfect. Okay. Then we suit up. Really hope that works. Hey, Rosie Posy, welcome in. How you doing? Also, I'm a little sad. No one has shown Elo quote 39 yet. Yes, I went to the Black Hole Forge. Exploration goes well. I explored the Interlapa successfully. And yeah, the Black Hole Forge. Thanks, Rosie Posy. Ah, absolutely. Lambrecht in all their wonderful glory. Amazing quote. You got the... Catilla, we even have a quotes list now. Like, this is so epic, by the way. And yeah, I would love to give that a double placement as 39 and 69. Unless we get something else fitting for 69. But this deserves an honorary second spot. Okay, like now I feel like I'm standing here like an idiot, and I really hope I'm not, and this will eventually warp me. You don't need to memorize the list. Look, really, you don't need to memorize the list, especially like you'd have 3 different lists to memorize, like Ryan's, Gelev's, and mine, at least. Catilla just ate cake. Ooh, the kind of cake you already told us about like twice. The what was it? Was it like was it chocolate raspberry? Or just raspberry? I'm glad at least the cake worked. Some calories. Also look at the sun. Let it blind you. No, I'm gonna look down. Like, it should work in both directions, right? Like, I have been warped back to the White Hole station. I know I did. I just really hope it works both directions, otherwise I am in trouble. Or do I have to go through the black hole first? Okay, I'm really scared that I'm gonna stand here like an idiot all for the entire loop and expect to be warped and nothing happens. But then I'm also scared that if I move now, I might miss my window, you know? Okay, yeah, I'm gonna wait here all loop if I have to. If that doesn't work, if I don't get warped, then I guess we know that you have to be warped through the other end first. And then I guess you can be warped back. No, your screen keeps going black. I don't want that. I feel like I need an exclamation mod tech. Like I want to moderate, but my screen goes dark. Keeps going dark. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing great. Rosie Putty, how are you doing? Ooh, you had Sachertorte! It's different from the other Sachers you've had. How different? Wonderful Catilla. Now we have best moderator. Like, I cannot imagine a better moderator than Catilla. I mean, the thing is, we've told... I know I've mentioned that when we had another cake discussion, but I hate Sachertorte. Which is awful, because I'm Viennese, and this is like... It's like a serious crime here. That guy is pretty. Also something, just totally off topic or like a different topic. I know that in my like first 2 streams, I believe, or at least earlier streams, I said, hey, I'm gonna do that next day when I meant, so basically saying next day when I meant next loop. And I mean, I was thinking back on it because it's a little strange, or it's a little hard to tell because I do be running around a lot, flying around a lot. But basically what I wanted to say is that technically we have more than one day. Because technically, you know, a day is like one rotation of an asteroid, like a planet around itself. So basically a full day-night cycle, however long that lasts. Like I went back in the day, I was quite interested in astronomy, and I still have a book on astronomy that my godmother gifted me like 15 years ago or something like that, or like no, 18 years ago. And like I read that cover to cover multiple times. At one point, I even knew how long a day on each and every planet of our solar system was like. It was how long that was. And if I remember correctly, a day on like Mercury or Venus, I remember it's really short. Like either just a couple of hours or even just a couple of minutes, because the planet rotates so fast. So yeah, basically, the loops we have here, even though they're just 20 minutes, or 25 minutes, or 20, I guess 22 minutes, they can cover multiple days on the planets. Like I think we have like 2 days, maybe 2 or 3 days. I mean, it's 2 very short days compared to Earth days, of course, where a day lasts famously 24 hours. But yeah, that just as a little bit of, I don't know, I guess just vomit filling the air while I wait for nothing here. Brain's being nice to me this week, but I'm not working today, so that's mint. Oh, that's nice. That's always nice. Just googled this cake and now I need it. It's just different shape and it's less dry. Okay, that sounds amazing, because I remember, I mean, I don't know if you remember, but I last time we talked about this, I said that there's essentially two things I dislike about Sachertorte. One is how dry it is, and the other one is the jam inside, because it's just, what is it usually? Is it like peach jam, or I'm not even sure if that's the right English term for that fruit. But it's a kind of fruit jam that I generally don't like. Apricot. Sorry, apricot. Apricot jam. And I don't like apricots. Yeah. You're wrong. Okay, remember that I didn't like it. That's so dry. Apricots are trash. Yay! Apricot hate! See, it's a dry cake with apricot jam inside of it. Yuck! Just yuck. I mean, Sachertorte is something that I'm absolutely convinced people gaslight each other into thinking it's good when it's actually not. But yeah, if you make the cake more moist and like put some nice buttercream inside or like a different kind of jam, then dope. Like it's chocolate cake. Okay, I feel like I'm waiting for nothing here. Like the interloper has already gone around and is on its, but I'm scared. What do you hear about advocates being trash? Well, they are trash. Oh no, Elo is a fan. You know what? Olive theory. Elo. You do know the olive theory from How I Met Your Mother, right? How like couples where one partner likes olives and the other one hates them. No, you don't? Okay, so basically the olive theory is a relationship thing where you have one partner hating something like a food item like olives and the other one loving it. And then those two people make a perfect match because, you know, one person dislikes it and can always give it to their partner and they will be overjoyed. They get a nice treat. And in the show, it's the exemplary food item is olives. Apricots can be our thing. Like, you can have all my apricots for the rest of my life. And I'll gladly give them to you. And you will be happy that you get all the apricots from my life. Match made it out. You take it? Alright. I just hope we can finally have a Minecraft wedding this summer. Like, it sucks just being engaged. I want to be married. Especially to someone like as fabulous as Elo. Like, who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want to be Minecraft married to Elo?